Hello, my wonderful crafty friends. Welcome back to my channel. I am so happy that you have decided to join me. And so, as you can see from the title, I have decided to share a mini album page. So, I was looking for the simplest way that someone can build a mini album for beginners, since I am trying to build a mini album with a group that I am in. Um, it's it's um, it's an anxiety group that I do every Thursday, and so we are working on a very simple mini album. And so it is a ring mini album, and this is the one that I am working on. It's not finished. I'm just showing what yours could possibly look like. And so for this mini album, you are going to need two of these rings that you can pick up from Dollar Tree, and they come in a pack of like maybe 7 or 8 or something like that, and they open this way like that. So this is a very, very simple mini album. Now the page that I will be sharing with you, I actually saw a tutorial here on YouTube from someone's channel, and her video was, I think it was like around 2 years old, and I thought that it would be great for me to share with the new crafters as a simple way to build a mini album. And so I just want to let you know that this is not my own creation. I did saw this idea on YouTube on someone's channel. And so this is the one, like I said, that I'm working with. And so it's very, very, very simple to create. And see, I just you have like pockets on the sides, and you also could have a pocket on top, which I will be teaching you guys how to do that. And so let's get on it so that this won't take that long. So what you will be needing, like I said, you will be needing two of these rings. You will be needing, this is cardstock. It's 8.5 by 11, a piece of cardstock, a plain black paper. You're going to be needing glue or double-sided tape, whatever it is that you choose. You will be needing a pair of scissors, a hole puncher, and actually for this you don't need a scoreboard or anything like that, because you're going to be folding this without using score lines or the the scoreboard. Excuse me. So okay, so you are going to need 6 pages of 8.5 by 11. The chosen color you would like, either black, plain, white, whatever color you decide. 6 of these, and you're going to be needing 6 1-inch strips, and this is 1 inch by 11. So with one of these 8.5 by 11, you can cut some of these up. And again, this is 1 inch. So if you're doing 6 pages, you're going to need 6 of 1-inch strips by 11. Okay. And these are going to be folded in half. And just to save time, I have scored mine. You do not need to have a scoreboard, because you can just fold this in half, just easily do it on your own without, but to save time, I did score mine. You're going to need 3 pieces of 1.5 inch piece of paper by 11. So again, you can use an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper to cut all these up. And this, the 1 inch, is going to be hinges for your pockets for your page, and then the 1.5 inch is going to be your hinges for your it's going to be the hinge right here for your page that you will connect to the ring. So you're going to need 3 of these, because with 3 of these you can actually make 2 hinges. You can get 2 pages out of one. And then again with this one you'll need 6 of these. Okay, so for your first page, I'm only going to show how you're going to be folding all 6 of your pages. Okay, so for all 6 of your pages, you're going to be folding them the exact same way. And so we are going to start at the long way, which is the 11-inch side. You are going to fold these. So you're going to fold this in half. And excuse me if I come out of frame, I'm just trying to get this as straight as possible. So corner to corner, make sure that everything is nice and straight. And you're going to you're going to fold it. You're going to crease it there. And if you have a bone folder, you can use the knife if you don't have a butter knife. If you don't have a bone folder, and you're going to just kind of crease this very well, just like that, all the way down. And so as you can see, we are folding this the long way, which is at the 11-inch side. Okay, so you're folding this halfway like this. Then you're going to open it back up, okay, and then you're going to open it the opposite way, which is on the short way. You can see your score line right there. So an easy way is you're going to fold it up, and you can line this up very well. Make sure that everything is lined up and straight, because you want your pages to be all even. And then you're going to fold it, and you're going to crease it very well. So this is what your page is going to look like. So you can see the score lines going up and then going sideways. So you're going to be doing some cutting now. And the cutting that you're going to do is going to be on your long side. So you're going to turn your paper to the 11-inch side, just like that. And then you're going to cut from the score line. You're going to start from here. You're going to cut all the way until the intersection. Only on this side. You're not going to cut on this side. You're only going to cut on this side. If you're looking at your paper down, you're going to do it from your right hand. So on your right hand, you're going to cut this all the way down to the intersection. And I'm going to do that right now. And I just like turning my paper around so I can see the score line well. So we're going to cut all the way up to the score line, to the intersection, I mean, right there. And you're going to have this, see? So you're going to have this. So you had it on the long way, and you cut all the way up to the intersection here, as you can see. So after this, once you have this cut, what you are going to do now is, now we are going to create our pocket. To create our pocket, this is what we're going to do. So you're going to fold this. So you're going to fold it back the straight way, like the long way, which is the 11-inch side, and you have your cuts at the bottom. You see it right here, you have the cuts at the bottom. So you're going to grab one of these flaps, and you're going to fold it up. You're going to fold this up, and then you're going to fold the next one underneath. So you're going to fold this one underneath, just like that, okay? Just like that. And then you're going to flip this over. You're going to flip this over, and now this is what you're going to have. You're going to have your first page right here. You're going to have this one right here, which has an opening right here. This is going to become your pocket right here. So this is one right here, and then you'll have your last page. Okay, we are going to now work with the center page. See the center here where it's open? that's where we're going to create the pocket, and we're going to create a top pocket for this. But before we get into that, we're going to put this away and we're going to fold. We're going to grab our two pieces here. You have the 1 inch and the 1.5 inch. So we're going to fold this one, the 1 inch, you're going to fold in half. Okay, you're going to fold this one in half. So going to fold this one right in half, just like this. Just like that. So you're going to have this little piece that opens up like this. See that? This is going to be our pocket hinge, okay? Going to be our pocket hinge. So let's put this away for right now. Let's grab the 1.5 inch, and this one you're going to also so it's 1.5, and you're going to fold in half. If you have a scoreboard, you will put this flat and you will score this at 3 1/4. That's half of 1.5, okay? So you're going to fold it and you're going to crease it really well. This is going to become your hinge for the page. We are going to put some glue all the way inside here because we're going to glue this one together. This is just to reinforce the hinge. That's why it's 1.5, so that you can be able to fold it and then it could be nice and thick. So we are going to glue this one. So you're going to, let me see if my glue comes out. So we're going to place some glue here, all around here, all the way up. Just like that, because we're gluing this together. Okay, so then you're going to fold this like that. I'm going to glue this down. I hope that I'm doing this well. I haven't done a tutorial in so long, guys. So I hope this is very easy for you to follow. So here it is. We have the hinge for our mini album done. Okay, so this, you're going to put this to the side. We're going to go back to the 1 inch that we folded in half. Remember, the one that we did not glue together. This one is still open. This one's going to help us with our pocket. So we're back with our page here. So this is our page, and remember, so we will open it this way, and then we'll open it this way, and we have the opening right here. Okay, so what we're going to do is this, remember we have this is the first page. We are going to we're just going to, when you open it this way, okay, we're going to open it this way. Okay, I hope that, so if you have it this way and it opens up this way like this, you know, so all you got to do is you're going to look in here and you can see that you can open this. See, this is your first page, but when you look this way, you can see this is not together. You're going to open this. You're going to open that, and this is where we're going to work to create our pocket. We are going to add glue. So we're going to add glue around the edge right here. On the left and the right side, we're going to add glue right here also. And let's do our left side first. Do some glue right there. Let's add some glue. Guys, I am horrible in doing you know, tutorials. So there we go. So we got the glue right there. We're going to grab our little hinge. This is our 1 inch strip that we folded in half. We are going to grab it, and we're going to with the opening towards the inside. See, this is the opening. This is the back of the hinge. We're going to place the back of the hinge from here. This is the crease, remember, You don't want this too close down there. You want this to be able to close up. So we're going to put this right here on the edge. And it's going to be on the edge right here. So edge to edge right there. And so we are going to varnish that really well. And remember, this still can open, okay? It can still open up. So right here, we are going to cut that. We are going to cut this, what's left over of this. We're going to cut that out as straight as you can. Can't do this with the camera in my face. So there we go. And just like that. So it's going to look just like this. Okay. And it still opens over here. And now you still got some left over, and some of this we're going to use the same hinge to do the right side. Okay, and remember the opening goes to the inside. So we're going to add some glue right here to the right side, and we're going to place the hinge right here, just like that, edge to edge, just like that. And we're going to varnish this down. See that? And it still opens in the inside, and this one also still opens like that. We're going to cut whatever is left over out. We're not going to need that other piece. We're going to cut that out. Going to cut that out, and then we are going to add glue on top of the hinges. We're going to add glue on top of the hinges because we're going to be closing the page to create our pocket. So we're going to add some glue right here on top of the hinge, on top of this hinge as well, just like that. Oops, I'll get this off. Okay, and then we are going to lift this up, and we're going to close it up, and we are going to varnish it. Just like that. Okay, so let me show you what we have. So if you grab it, you will have your first page. Okay, you will have the second page right here. You will have the second page, but now the second page is closed because you'll have a pocket on top, which is the pocket we just created. So you'll have that pocket right on top. And then you'll have the back page. See? So again, you'll have the front, the middle, which is your pocket page, pocket, and then you have the back. Now we are going to work with the back of our page because this is where our hinge is going to go for our mini album. Let me show you with this purple page I created. So this is the first page, then we created the pocket page, and then the last page. And see here, this is where your hinge is going to go. And your hinge is going to be the 1.5 strip that we folded in half. Okay, and so how are we going to do this? You have the back of your page. In the back of your page, we are going to add some glue. If you have double-sided tape, it's a lot easier because if you have a quarter of an inch double-sided tape, you can just put it right there, and then when you place your hinge, all your hinges will be exactly in the same amount of space. So you want to take at least a quarter of an inch. See, so at least a quarter of an inch, and then you're going to grab your hinge. This is the back of your hinge, and this is where it was opened, where we had closed it. So you're going to grab that hinge, and you're going to place it just about 1/4 of an inch in from the back of the page all the way to the top. Make sure that it's nice and straight. Just 1/4 of an inch in, because we want it to show in the front, because that's where we're going to make the holes for the rings. So we're going to varnish this very well. So remember, just 1/4 of an inch of glue and 1/4 of an inch of the hinge. Okay, see, like that, and it still comes out. You want to be able to see this in the front. So we're going to cut the excess off of this one. That's why I say you only need 3, because you can do 2 pages with just 1 long hinge. I can do another page with that one. And then, so see, we did it in the back, and then when we flip it to the front, we can still see the hinge. See that? And that is where we're going to place our holes for our rings. And so what you're going to do is you're going to measure from the top to the from the top, you're going to measure an inch in, and you're going to make a mark. And then from the bottom, you're going to measure an inch in and make another mark, and that's where you're going to punch your holes. So from right here, we're going to measure in an inch. And then I'm going to make a little mark. See if I have a pen. So I have my ruler, and I'm going to measure in an inch. So if I place it like this, I hope you can see that. I'm going to go in at 1 inch, and I'm going to put a little mark right here, just like that. And then an inch from the bottom. So let's see, I'm just going to put it at 1. So I'll put the bottom at 1, and then I will make another mark at the 1 inch right there. So you see that? I hope you can see that. I made a mark at 1 inch from the bottom, 1 inch from the top. And then I will grab a punch. You can use a regular hole puncher, but I have my crocodile, which I love using. And I'm just going to come in here and make a hole right there. And I'm going to make another hole over here, right there. There we go. So now I have my holes for my rings, and I have my page. And so if you make 6 of these, so you have your front page, you have your pocket page, you have that, and then you have the last page, which is where your hinge is. And you can mat these up the way that I matted, with whatever paper, design paper you would like. And once you make the hole on your first page, the other 5 pages, you can just use this page and put it right on top of your second page and punch the holes so that your holes would be the same place in all of your pages. So I wanted to show you this page. So if you make this page, you will make all the other pages the same way, and then you will have 6 pages, and then you could build a mini album from those pages. And you can make more. You can make 7, you can make 8, whatever it is. I would say start with 6, because you do have to mat, and it will get chunky with pictures once you mat it. And if you want, you can add pockets in the front. You can, just like I did here. You could add belly bands and everything. So this is one page right here. So we have the first page, which will be that first page of yours. Then you have the pocket page with the pocket up top. See that? I put a mat in there, a paper thing. And then there's, so this was your pocket up over here. And then you have the last page, which is the last page with the hinge in the back. Okay, so I hope I hope that this was simple enough to follow, and very, very simple, so that you can get a mini album built up. All you got to do is mat your little pages. You could just measure your pages, and I forgot how much this measures. I think this is 4¼ by 4¼ by 5½. So it's 4¼ by 5½. So I would mat it at 4 by 5¼ That's how your mats should be, 4 by 5¼ And then your mats, you can have a whole 1/4 inch border all around your pages. So I hope that this can get you to build your first mini album. I hope it was simple enough. If you have any questions, please, you could just leave it in the comments below. Thank you so much for your continuing support, and I will see you guys on my next video. Let me know how well you liked the tutorial and how your album came out, if it was simple to follow my tutorial. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye bye.